Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to TST Media.
And today we're going to be talking about generation gaps and how different generations think. I'm from an older generation. I'm in my 30s and he's in his 20s. So it's actually a whole decade. So when you were growing up, what do you remember?
So I feel like when I was growing up, things were a little different, meaning that I've been on this planet for roughly 20 years now. I feel like life was more, I don't know, I feel like life was better back then for some reason. I feel like there's too many things nowadays that play a big effect on my generation and the generations that are a little younger than myself, which is technology. Because I believe everybody has their heads glued to their phones nowadays instead of actually being outside, having fun with friends, and doing shit that like I would have done when I was younger. Um, I know yourself as well probably did when you were younger.
Yeah, I mean, when I was in high school, I remember the first cell phone that I had, and it was a flip phone. And I remember I got, well, no, I got the first touchscreen phone, and it always broke nonstop. And I worked at a grocery market, same one, and it broke constantly. So eventually I had to get a flip phone. But I remember growing up with no cell phone. We had pay phones. In middle school, we had to use pay phones. I don't know
Yeah.
if you had to use pay phones or shit like that.
No, so I think that's where we have a little bit of a generation gap right there because me personally, when I grew up, we didn't have that in our schools. Um, I did attend a very old school. The school is, at least in my area, it's one of the oldest schools standing right now. It's called Toms River High School South. You guys can actually look it up if you would like. And there's a lot of background history on that school that you'd be very surprised about if you actually look it up. Like, I'm so serious. There's so much stuff to learn about that school because of how long it's been around for. We have an old telephone booth that's still standing. No telephones were ever in it with my time of being in the school, but the school's so old that we still have like the telephone booth standing, and you can still go in it. There's obviously no telephone in it, but no, we didn't have that when we were younger. See, like me in school, all I see is kids with iPhones or some sort of Android device, and yeah, the kids are starting off in like fourth grade with these devices now.
Now, when did you first get your iPhone?
Well, I started off as an Android user. So when I was in, I believe, seventh or eighth grade, maybe, I got my first phone. And it was nothing fancy. It was just like, it was like the phone of the time. It was a good phone for the time. It's like before iPhones were really popular and stuff. Um, but it was, like I said, it was nothing fancy. It was just you can send your messages, you could play a few games maybe, and that's about it. Which being able to play a few games is a big upgrade compared to like maybe when you had a phone when you were in school and could probably only press a few buttons to dial one number or a few numbers you have linked to that phone or whatever.
Yup, yeah. High school was the first time that we were able to send videos. That was
So let me
3G. Did
let
you?
me ask you this: as far besides cell phones and stuff, when you were in school, how was like computers? Like, what kind of computers did you use throughout your whole high school year? Like all the way to 12th grade. Like, how did they advance, and what kind of ones did you like use?
Oh my god, it's so long. Um, I remember we had ribbon cables. I don't know if you know what ribbon cables were, but these big cable that connected the graphics card to the motherboard, and it was just horrendous. I mean, we had mechanical keyboards and stuff like that, but when I was a little kid, we didn't have computers. You
Yeah.
know, I mean, I got taught how to type in fourth grade, and I think that was like a big new advantage that we had. But I remember we had these projection lamps and stuff, and yeah, you remember
We
too
did
with
use them all the
yeah,
way up until maybe 8th grade. Those were never seen again. My high school actually does still use them every now and then, just because it's such an old high school. We still have that equipment, and there's some stuff that like the teachers have from like a long time ago that's on these like you know how they would put them clear papers over the projector thing so it projects onto the screen.
yeah.
Well, some of them teachers still have those from like a while ago, so they'll still pull them out every now and then and show us those, which is kind of cool. It's
I
interesting
I
seeing like what
mean
you guys used.
I mean yeah, but also it's like if they had it for a long time ago, they're just lazy and they don't want to do a new lesson plan. But I mean, why didn't your school upgrade? I feel like it's a private school. Is this a private school?
No, it's not a private school. Honestly, I feel like they do it more of like a sentimental thing. Like it's a traditional thing. Like they like to keep everything original, if that makes sense. You know, like
Okay.
they're not trying to be like everybody else, I guess you could say.
Now, are there computers at your school? Or were
Yeah.
there
So
computers? By the way, he is 20.
as
So,
far as as far as like technology goes, everything in the school was up to date. That like to that extent, like all the technology and the Wi-Fi and stuff, everything like that was up to date. But as far as like the building itself goes and stuff in the building and the way they do stuff in the school is still kind of like how it was back then ish, you know.
okay, I think that. I actually like that. Um,
But I do want to ask you something. So, how was life? All right. So, how I said like before, like I feel like I'm in a generation where everybody's glued to their phones and everything's all social media and, just all around that. What was it like without it? Like, do you feel personally life was better, or do you feel like life is better now with what we have available to us?
Life was better without it, to be honest.
Yeah.
Trust me, I like my technology and stuff like that. But when I was a kid, we had a pool. We would invite all our friends. We would go to the pool, chill, and stuff like that. Um, we didn't. We I went outside every single day when I was a kid. Like
Yeah.
every day, we hiked. I hiked Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. We all went hiking. So it was, we were outdoors and stuff. You know, my first console was a Nintendo 64. To play multiplayer, guess what? You had to call your friend to come over. There was no
Yeah.
online. So like you were competing with your friend, and then if shit hits the fan, like you fight with your friend, literally. So
No,
I
it
mean,
definitely sounds better though because I feel like you're interacting with people more, connecting more than you do on like a social media platform.
oh yeah, completely. We had Blockbuster.
Oh, I miss that. I miss blockbusters.
you know. But at the tail end of, you were young when Blockbuster was at its finest. And you know what? Blockbuster had, this is a fun fact, Blockbuster actually had the rights to buy out Netflix. Oh,
Really?
no, no, I'm sorry. They were doing their own thing with Netflix.
Hmm.
And they refused to do it.
Oh wow.
So Blockbuster would have been still in production now, or open, whatever. But I
Yeah, but
mean,
it wouldn't be the same because who really goes and buys like CDs anymore? Like,
oh yeah, DVDs and stuff. I have a lot of DVDs. Do you have a lot of DVDs and Blu-rays?
no, I do. I have a shit ton. I used
You
that's
know,
used to there was like a certain time in my life where I didn't have cable, so I used to just live off of DVDs.
Like, I mean, I even have like Looney Tunes and fucking Futurama, Simpsons. The good Simpsons, not the bad Simpsons.
The
You
good
know?
Simpsons. Yeah.
Yeah, the ones in the 90s and stuff. Did now TV also was different back then. Like, I feel like there was a lot more like home TV. Like, we had like not the Bill Cosby show, but we had like Seinfeld, we had um, Simpsons, we had Rugrats, we had all these good cartoons and stuff like that.
And it's to the point now where like I don't even use cable.
Yet no one uses cable. You like Disney Plus.
Like think about it, like we have so many other things to our access besides cable now, such as like you said before, Netflix, Hulu, HBO Max, all these other things that you can go and watch. Even your TV shows if you want. You don't even need cable to watch TV shows anymore. So
No. I mean, what is your favorite streaming website or app?
I like HBO Max. They have a lot of large variety of stuff on there.
And what
And
do you
Hulu.
and what do you like on HBO Max?
HBO Max has good scary movies. There was Hereditary, it's called. If you look it up, it's a good scary movie I just watched recently. So I go on HBO Max for like the thrillers and shit like that. Hulu's good for comedies, like Adam Sandler movies, which are the best movies of all time. Which Netflix is also a
See,
good.
I disagree with you with the Adam Sandler movies. I mean, and the okay, the old Adam Sandler movies were good. The
Any Adam Sandler movie is a banger.
mm,
Any,
I, I
any.
I disagree, but anyway, so what is the series like? What do you watch series too? Like
Yes, I know.
shows?
It's got to really interest me in order for like me to actually watch a show for a long period of time. But I can name some off the top of my head that I got into and I actually watched the whole thing. Manifest is a very good Netflix TV show. Highly recommend it.
Oh,
Um,
what did I saw that? That's the plane thing, right?
that's the plain thing. Yeah, it's. I'm not gonna say anything. I can give off like a little thing. They're in a plane crash, and the plane somehow magically relanded years later. So they came on the plane, and then like 10 years went by, and they're off the plane.
Oh, that
Just watch
sucks.
it. It's very interesting. It has a very good, and I think there's a new season coming out soon. Paradise PD. If you like stuff like, if you like stuff like Family Guy and shit like that, this is kind of like that style, but it's very funny. Another one that's kind of in that category of Paradise PD. It's called fuck. Big Mouth. Big Mouth is fucking
I've
hilarious.
heard Big Mouth.
Big
Yeah.
Mouth is hilarious. And it's like an It's like an adult cartoon.
So you're not into
Um,
like True Blood or um,
no,
Game
no
of
way.
Thrones?
No, I used to watch Game of Thrones because my parents are big into it, but Game of Thrones is like, nah.
No.
I think that's like a generational thing. That's not really my generation, sort of.
Oh, I think it is. You don't think so? None of your friends like
Nah,
Game of Thrones.
I've never had a conversation with somebody about Game of Thrones, dude.
All right.
That's
Maybe
something my
people in the
parents watch.
comments, if you're at the age of 24 or less, comment, do you watch Game of Thrones? And I'm going to do a poll with my friends too and see who watched Game of Thrones. But no, you never got into that.
Never know. So wait, hold on, real quick. There's comments right, like people can text and see this right now, or no?
No.
Ah, so why did you say like? You mean for like once you upload it?
Yeah, once I upload it.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I just had to set that straight. This is my first ever podcast, so
You're good, dude.
sorry.
Anyway, um,
I got you.
like, what do you watch on Netflix?
Netflix? I mean, I don't watch what. That's what I watch for Netflix. Netflix is like a series. That's where I go to my series and shit. So everything I just named was Netflix. Manifest, Paradise PD. That's all Netflix. I use Netflix for like series.
Yeah, you don't do The Witcher or nothing like that.
I've never gave it a shot.
Oh damn! Did you ever play The Witcher?
I think if I'm thinking of the game it was, and if it was on Xbox 360, then yes.
You didn't play the new Witcher? Witcher.
Not the new one. I think I played when it was on 360.
Oh my God! You're missing out on a gem.
Really?
Yeah. Do you like Assassin's Creed?
Oh, I love Assassin's Creed.
You're missing out on a gem.
Maybe I'll
Damn.
have to look into it.
No, you do, man. It's called The Witcher: The Wild Hunt. But it's definitely a look at. Now,
Yeah.
what? See, I don't like. If your generation don't like those things, I don't know why Netflix keeps spending money to make them. Like I like the
I mean, there's.
sci-fi shit, you know.
It's not like your generation doesn't matter. I mean, your generation still watches these things,
That's
So
true. That's true.
they're obviously still getting an audience.
Um, what was I gonna ask you if you watch? Um, do you watch like any serious series on Netflix?
Um,
Like real life?
Documentaries.
No, like I mean, well, you could also documentaries. Do you watch documentaries or no?
I mean, some of them, yeah. I've seen a few. I don't know if I can really name any off the top of my head, but there's definitely a few I've seen.
Did you watch the documentary? Where did the money go?
I don't know.
About Jeff Epstein.
I don't think so.
Oh, it's a mini series. It's really fucking good, dude. You know about Jeff Epstein, right?
Yeah.
Crazy nut job. But anyway, um, yeah, no, that's a good one. Or on HBO, did you ever watch Chernobyl?
Chernobyl. No, my mom told me to watch that. What the fuck did I just do?
I don't know.
What the fuck is this? Oh.
Are we playing a game, guys? It's okay. We're just chilling. You know how it is, man.
All right, let's go. We're playing Pup Party, guys. Welcome to Pup Party, okay? We're going to take a little break, a little ad break real quick with Pup Party. Make sure you guys go on Discord and download Pup Party, guys. It's very cool. This is not sponsored in any.
I know we're not sponsored by them.
Hey, if you guys want to sponsor us, just message us, TST Media, hit us up. All right, we're going to Leapington. I don't even know how to end this, seriously.
I don't even know how to fucking play. Maybe I should have read. Why are we? Oh!
What are we supposed to do?
You're supposed to roll and get on here. You gotta go in the hole.
That's what she said. Did you get it in?
No. Not
Did you?
yet. I am gonna get it in.
I got it in. Oh, I'm watching you play.
Oh, it's like golf. Oh, this is fun. No, you motherfucker.
Hey. Alright, I love that.
Oh. Why?
Good, we gotta get back to the... We gotta get back on track,
Alright, let me just do this one more, please. Fuck.
Holy fuck! I'm coming! Lois!
Oh my god! Lois! Yo, I solved the next puzzle, man.
Did you hear the sound, or was it just me that heard that?
Wait, is someone else in here?
Wait, you didn't hear the sound I just played?
Yeah, you're coming.
I didn't say that!
Big ball. Look like we playing tennis. He got a big dick. I think his name Dennis.
Yo, I did it!
Oh, I love Discord. What is this shit? I love Discord, dude. I love Discord. Since when did this become a thing?
Discord is always... Yo, that is FaceTime. No, you can't put that on there.
Why?
I gotta cut that out.
Hey! That's cool though, I can get us like sound effects on the fucking... So JJ, how's your dating life?
Worse than that.
Oh, I got a better one.
Yes, sir. Now bend over and let me eat your ass hair.
Ew, that's terrible. Yo, I did it. I won.
You won?
Yeah, basically.
User disconnected from your channel.
How do I make it?